Hey everyone, I've got my 11th Your Toy box in the mail, so I'm going to open that up in a second. Before I do though, I just wanted to touch on something from my 10th video, which was me unboxing the Colossal Your Toy box, which at the time was what you got on your 10th consecutive subscription. After I uploaded that video, I realized that I guess it was just a promotion, and it had subsequently ended. So if you're signing up for your toy box now, your 10th box won't be a Colossal box. So just wanted to let everybody know that that was what was going on. Didn't want to mislead anyone into thinking they could get the 10th box as a Colossal box. But yeah, hopefully or it's Trevor who runs Your Toy Box, brings that back, because it just gave you something to kind of look forward to on top of what you were getting in the Your Toy Box. I said it uh, in the comments on that video that it was. I kind of looked at it as, if you got a bad box, you at least got the Colossal box coming up that could hopefully make up for everything. And I think my 10th box did. It made up for a couple of the worst boxes, especially like my 9th box I wasn't a huge fan of, but the 10th box, yeah, definitely made up for it, because there was so many big awesome items in it. So I hope he brings it back in the future. But anyways, I digress. Let's open up this month's box and see what we got inside. It'll be interesting to see, because I'm kind of thinking if the next two boxes here aren't the greatest, then maybe it's time the subscription ends. But I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, because who knows, this might be an amazing box, but just not having that chance at the 10th Your Toy box could kind of hurt. Anyways, bubble wrap, and let's pull out our first item. Something in a baggie here. We have this is sorry, let me see if I can get that to focus. This is Master Roshi. Come on, come on. Master Roshi, sorry that's not focusing, from Dragon Ball Z. Just a little tiny figure here. Really tiny figure, as you can probably judge by the size of my hands. There he is there. I received a small figure like this in box 9, and I mentioned in that box how I was a little disappointed, just because these tend to be Chinese knockoffs, especially since like they're so small and there's no way you can throw any markings on those anywhere. So that's possibly what that is. I also think it would kind of suck if that's one of the 7 to 10 items. You know, if it's one of the 7 items, that kind of hurts how you look at the box, right? Because you only get 7, or you might only get 7 items. So if that's one of them, you're like, look how small it is, you know. Anyways, still a lot of items to go. So let's see what we got. Here's the second item here, and we got a Shy Guy PVC. I believe I got this already in, it could have been box 7 or 8, I want to say. I'd have to go back and check, but I definitely know I got a Shy Guy at some point. And there's not many figures, so I'm guessing this is probably it. This is an official figure, though, as far as I know. I know these kind of get knocked off, or there's a lot of knockoffs made of that, but that does look and feel like it should be official. So here's item number 3, and we have a Psyduck. Paint job's a little weird on this one. Does say Tomy. Really questioning that. Like, he's got white hands, and his beak is the same color as him. I I kind of think this is a knockoff as well as the Master Roshi, just because of that paint job. Usually you get pretty good paint jobs with the Tomy figures. They're pretty accurate, so thinking that's probably just a Chinese knockoff as well. Now I do feel a larger figure in here, but I'm going to hold off on that and pull something else out. This is a smaller item as well. And this is Bowser. Just says Bowser PVC. I'm not sure if I've seen anything like this before. Really not sure what he's standing on there. So one leg is kind of hovering. I think that's just because he's not on the stand fully. Maybe this isn't even his stand. It does say 2012 Nintendo, and then there is, again, sorry about the focusing. I don't know if that'll show up, but there is, yeah, sorry, I guess it's not going to focus. There's some Japanese on there as well. So this could be an import. Pretty good quality on it. He looks like he's split right down the middle, like he comes apart. He's not pulling apart though, and I don't really want to break him or anything, so I'll leave him at that. But that's cool. There's not a whole lot of Bowser stuff. I mean, there's some bigger figures, but nothing too small like that, so that's a good figure. Let's see. Another small item. Oh, we got Angry Pikachu. I've gotten a few Pikachu figures from this box, but I don't think I got Angry Pikachu. This says 2015 Tomy. Usually the knockoffs aren't that up to date with their stamps, so I'm gonna guess that's an official figure. Angry Pikachu, so that's pretty good. Another little item here. We've got a Marowak figure. Again, as I look at this, I kind of think this must be a Chinese knockoff because the paint job is completely wrong on Marowak. Much darker than he should be. Or, I guess it could be she. He or she should be. Not a bad figure because I think I have one Marowak item other than this one now, but again, I kind of think that's a fake, and that would make 3 items now that I think are probably Chinese knockoffs, so it's a little unfortunate. Next, okay, we're going to get into something a little bigger here. We have... this is Luigi from the Super Mario Brothers movie. That's actually pretty cool. To be perfectly honest, I've never seen this movie only because it's gotten such poor reviews. I know it's kind of like has a cult following now, but it's I always thought it might have been too hard to sit through the whole thing, so I've never actually watched it, but I've always been meaning to some extent. His hands, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. His hand looked like it was either chewed or melted. This hand's kind of really dirty, but I mean, otherwise it's not a bad figure. Now I can say I have a John Leguizamo action figure. That's who played Luigi in that movie, if you didn't know. And then I got one more figure here, so that's 2, 4, 6, 7, and this will be the 8th and last figure. Oh, wow. I'm drawing a blank on this guy's name. He was part of like the M on his forehead leads me or reminds me that he's part of like the Majin Buu part of the Dragon Ball Z franchise. I wish I could remember his name. I do know this figure though, and this definitely is an official figure. It's rather beat up, but on the bottom there, yeah, licensed by Funimation. Yeah, it's an official figure. Let me move that over there. Pretty cool figure too, though. I like the I like his design, and he's definitely nothing I've seen before. So usually you get the regular figures of Goku and Vegeta and everything, but can't say I've seen one of him. So that's actually pretty cool. I like that figure. Now, does it make up for these 3 Chinese knockoffs I've got here on the side? I don't know. Like the Luigi's pretty cool, and that's really cool, but really I'm looking at 5 items here, and then these were probably less than $1 together, so like in at least how much they would have cost for me to get them. So definitely hurts the box, but still a decent enough box that I'm not going to do anything drastic and suddenly end my subscription. I've gone 11 boxes so far and I've been happy, so I'm not going to change anything now. But anyways, let me know down in the comments what you think of this month's toy box. Feel free to go check out my 10th unboxing of the Colossal box and any of my other prior unboxings. I've got them all up on YouTube. And yeah, I respond to every comment that's left. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And thanks for watching. Have a good one.